Hello and welcome back to Lord Fenton Plays Dungeons & Dragons Warriors of the Turtle Sun for the Sega Genesis. I'm your host, Lord Fenton. In part 3 of Dungeons & Dragons Warriors of the Turtle Sun walkthrough video, we're going to go ahead and do Optional Dungeons Set 1. As always, everyone, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more classic and modern games like this. Do not forget to hit that notification bell so be updated much more. In the last video, this is what we did. So we decided to do some combat cheesing. Yes, we defeated enemies we normally supposed to not defeat in the last video, but we did it. Now, this video, we're about to do some serious dungeon crawling. Yeah, none of this newbie crap at all. So before we do all of this stuff, I'm gonna have to give everybody an update on what I did in between videos. I did quite a few bit of leveling, you'll definitely see. So first of all, my fighter to level 7. Still has the same, of course, ability scores. You can't change that while leveling up. This is 1.0 Dungeons & Dragons. Now, Ruby the elf she's level 6. In fact, she's an elf race. Takes a little bit more to level up. Now, Julia, she is level 7 too. She has some nice spells. Same thing with Vivi. Vivi kicks butt with Magic Missile. Now, I'm going to go ahead and go over at this very moment the spells. Now, first of all, Bless. This will boost up your attack and such, which is good. This is like basically on your party members. I might have, of course, said that before, but I'll do it again. This is a Blight. This does the exact opposite of Blast, but on foes. Resist fire, resist fire-like spells. There's an item layer on that does that. And the other one, Silence, 15 radius. Don't use it. It sucks. Continual Light. This will be like light spell, but much more powerful. Last longer. Great in dungeon view, I'll definitely say. Same thing with darkness. It's just like the darkness spell, continual darkness, but it'll last a lot longer. Again, great in dungeon view. Cure disease, cures disease. I haven't seen much diseases in the game, unfortunately. Cause diseases. By the time you cause disease on a foe, they die like quickly. Striking, this will add 1 to 6 damage to your weapon and such. Very good stuff if you want to go that route. Now, Vivi, I gave him some magic missiles because he's very powerful. Now, magic missiles will definitely, level up with you at certain levels. So first, it sucks for damage, but later on, I think adds another missile. You don't see it, but it's just like one green blast coming out of your, I say, wizard. Yeah, I'm not saying magic user. Very powerful stuff. Later on, the elf could get that too, but not like the wizard. Okay, I forgot to sell some stuff last time, or say in between grinding, but that's alright. Now we're off to the dungeons. Alright everyone, I'm going to go ahead and explain about these optional dungeons. Like it is, it's purely optional. You do not have to do them, but you should do quite a few of them. I'm going to point out the ones that are really good. Some you just wish you want to do it once, and that's about it. If you decide to play this game multiple times like I did through the years. Some of these I actually did discover on my last run, which was in 2011. Yeah, before the great analog to digital era. Okay. ROUS is Roads of Unusual Size. That's Princess Bride reference. And look at that. One dead rat. Yes, I'll be going through combat. I'm not going to skip any of that because you have to see it. Anyways, these dungeons are great to do if you want to get some nice EXP and such like that as well. Now, there's some that has some great loot. Seriously. But we'll go to this first one now. I'm going to explain about this first one. The Catacombs of Doom, well, besides killing this snake, would be very easy. Let's put it to sleep. So, the Catacombs of Doom is like this. There's two parts. There is the new player part, and then there's the, level 10 to 14 part. We're not going to do the 10 to 14 part because we don't have the spells yet for our wizard. Yeah. Some of the wizard spells will annihilate those foes like crazy. So that's why we're only doing the first part, the newbie part. Even though my party's technically level 6 to 7 now, but still, you get the point. So you just go, if I remember right, northeast, just keep on going till you see a waterfall. A little bit hard to see in the screen, but it is there. So there is the waterfall. So northeast from the castle, and that's about it. And definitely rest up before doing this. And no, you cannot save in a dungeon. Yeah, they don't like that, this game. You can save outside a dungeon, but not inside. So I got everything good and ready to go. I'm going to switch to ranged weapons. Then we're going to go in and do another cheesing lesson. And let's go ahead and do it. So you're wondering, why do we have all these ranged weapons equipped for now? Well, this is mainly a cheesing lesson. Well, somewhat of a cheesing lesson, I'm going to be honest. about using ranged weapons in dungeon view, or I call it 3D view. Or if you want to really get that technical, the Bard's Tale view, since you see so much of my Bard's Tale videos. Anyways, what you want to do is just attack with your range, lure your foes out like I'm doing, and just have at it. And just keep on blasting. They'll go away, just keep on going back and forth, and then they die. Now, if you're feeling bold, you can just straight up attack them and use your spell such. Most of the enemies here does not require that. I'm going to be honest. There's a few that you definitely want to use spells against them. That's from Magic Missile to the Light and Darkness spells, if you are having issues with those. But good idea to use those spells against them anyways. It'll help you out greatly. So these first ones are Flying Vipers. I think they might poison, so that's why I'm trying to do the trick. If I remember right, I think they're the only enemies that could poison. Also, another lesson is if you keep on darting in and out like that, they'll just keep on coming to the side, and you could get a free attack. You can also get free attack upon, too, if you move while enemies staying still. So yeah, that's how combat works. But still, this is like your real first dungeon outside the castle. You should only do the first half, don't enter the other part. Because later on, like I said, there's some tougher foes, and yeah, it's not fun. So let's keep on moving. Now, next up are these giant toads. They can hit a little bit hard if you're not careful. Now, if you're like a new party, yeah, you might suffer. And okay, we already got 1, 2, there's more. See, yeah, we're just luring them out to their doom. And now I'm just going to go ahead and just melee them since I got no choice. And alright, we're taking these uglies out. So let's look for more. And oh yeah, be careful of these tiger beetles as well too. They can hit very hard. Well, not hard, but still. If you're like a level 1, 2 party. Yeah, that's why you should definitely grind outside. Or I should more like say grind, not grind. But yeah, you grind outside the dungeons and such. This way you get a little bit extra hit points and you're good to go. Now you have that high constitution, you get a lot more hit points than you should. That's why my, I should say, wizards will be high up in hit points at level 7, which usually is 1 to 4 on the hit dice. And I think extra constitution adds 1 2 extra hit points, which plays out a big number. Unfortunately, my fighter had some bad rolls on hit points. Should have been, I'm probably saying, I'll be honest, 65, 70 hit points. But it is what it is. Everybody else is a little bit lucky, though. My magic user is really lucky on that. Let's go ahead and take the last one out. And that's about it for these tiger beetles. And yeah, this is not bad. Whoa, yeah, 10 points of damage. Yeah, so you gotta be careful. And let's go ahead and go in. Gelatinous cubes. I don't think they can destroy weapons and armor. I know other versions of Dungeons & Dragons, if you get hit by them, they have a chance to evaporate your armor and such. They can also grab you too if you're not careful. Just like the movie. In this game, very easy to kill. Now, there's one, if I remember right, in Neverwinter Nights, Hordes of the Underdark, you had to face one of those. And they did grab a drow, drain it of its life, all you saw was bones. And then you killed it in one hit. Good times, though. Now, we're almost there. We're about to go against these crawler type of foes, carrion crawlers, I think they're called. They could paralyze you, so that's why I busted out, you guessed it, the darkness spell. I think this one is Eternal Darkness, or Continuous Dark. Yeah, one of those. And there you go. Okay. Now, cheesing rule, I'll probably say number 3 as well with the light and darkness spells. If you do it in a dungeon setting, time goes quicker. So that immunity thing, yeah, it won't happen. But the good news is they'll just run away from you constantly because they can't hit you. So it's a great thing to do that. So let's go ahead and check this out. View the map. Now, there should be one more type of foe coming up, and then that's it. And it's the owlbears. Now I'm going to go ahead and look for that secret way. Do not exit that. You go into part 2. You're not ready for it because the rooms inside's deadly. You could take out the zombies, of course, but the rest, no, you cannot. And of course, that part 2, that's a preview to a certain group of foes much, much, much later in the game. That's why we're not doing it now. Like I said before, I don't have certain spells for my wizard. And there's your owlbears. Let's go ahead and try to lure them out. Then I'll do is this. Just only 2 of them, but they could be very deadly. Okay, one's down. He's going to run away. And let's try that again. Ooh, yeah, see, these guys are deadly. Because I could do 3 attacks. One of them's like a grab, and it drains hit points. And almost at half on my, of course, fighter. One's down. And let's quickly try to take out this one before it wears off. Yeah, we don't want that. That would be bad news. I'll be doing this type of method throughout this, I should say, dungeon run today. Well, except for one dungeon. So easy. Let's look. And I think, look like we're good to go. I'm going to go ahead and put my outside spells on. Yeah, always, when you clear a dungeon like this, put your outside spells on. So this way, when you get out, you know, you're ready for anything. If you don't have your outside spells, you might get ambushed. So you might get ambushed by a dragon. You don't want that early on. And, okay, that looks good. And that's about it. Oh, I forgot the secret passage. Yeah, there's a secret passage from the Owlbear hallway to the carrion crawler. Yep, see, there it is. Go over there. And voila. You can escape them from either one or of those foes. So you take out the crawler, have issues with the owlbears, run back, go somewhere and rest. And yet you can rest in dungeons you can't save. You just gotta know where to rest. So look like this is it. We go on outside and we'll get to the second dungeon in this video. So let's go ahead and do all that. Now that is done, I should have probably did was rest outside the dungeon. That was a huge mistake. And yeah, I need to heal up, so let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, those owlbears took a nice chunk out of me. So I'm going to go ahead and explain on how to get to the next dungeon. This one is a hidden one, the most hidden one in the entire game. You won't know the entrance until you actually get there. It's a feeling type of thing. So first you go southwest of the waterfall dungeon, or the Catacombs of Doom Part 1. To the bridge. After you cross the bridge, you go southwest. I'll show you that again, the map. Not the exact location, just a general area. I can't zoom in. It's not a modern game. I'm very sorry. So let's keep on going. If there's any enemies, like I always say, I will fight them. Because I'm trying to get much EXP as I can. If I can avoid them, I will, but I want to have some fun. Yeah, it's one of those plague rats. Actually, giant rats, but you get the point. And there you go. It's gone. It's toast. If I think I remember right, the Beastmen's camp, it doesn't respawn at all. I might be wrong, though, because I think I always visit it and then that's it. It's a one-time deal. But it was a nice test, though, for those you starting out in the game, if you made a right party or so. Well, we're going to go still southwest. Let's keep on going. Or I could go west and south, something like that, to avoid the monsters. Let's see. Okay, just follow the river. Yeah. Another good thing, here's a tip from me, is follow the water. Yeah, follow the water whatever direction you need to go, because sometimes enemies will not spawn. Also, it gives you like a nice idea and muscle memory to know where you're going. By the way, you could be doing this quite a bit even if you have caravan locations, because it only takes you to the place but not back at all. Yeah, this is how this game rolls exactly. See if I could try to get over there. Alright, that is fine. Past the palm trees. Yeah, there's a few of them on this side of the bridge. We'll keep on going. We're almost there. So let's see. Okay. Well, yeah, there is the bridge. Let's see whose name's on it. Ruby and Vivi are worried about crossing the bridge. Ah, great. Our casters. At this point, we're like high level. I mean, we have spells that are deadly. So from the bridge, you go southwest. And look at that. Oh yeah, this is the right party actually to take on these foes. Before we use level 1 characters to take them all on. Let's take out these dire wolves or put them to sleep. Alright, one's down. I'm going to just go over here and just... No, I forgot. They hit hard. I'm just going to annihilate this one. And there you go. They're toast. Alright, let's see if I can get the other one. I don't know if I can. So I'm going to focus and... Yep, there you go. They're both put to sleep. The hill giant's blinded, so we're just going to go ahead and take out the foes. And if you did notice the music change, it does that when, of course, the overworld music has changed, so it's different themes. Pretty good music, though, back in its day. Now, there's some YouTube channels will have nothing but the music. If you want to listen to it, that's fine. I think it's called Overworld 2. I forgot who channel has that, but... yeah, it has a whole selection of Dungeons & Dragons Warrior Eternal Sun music. Really good. There's even some fans out there that definitely improved it by using modern instruments and such. Really nice. And there you go. We did it. Now, nothing dropped though, but that's alright. So I'm going to go ahead and play a risky game called Resting Up in the middle of this land. Bad idea usually, but screw it. We're close to the dungeon though, so that's why I'm doing it. Now, what we're looking for, I think, is 2 trees, and yeah. And there's a rock nearby it, and that's the way into the dungeon. Look like everything's good to go. We're not there yet, so we're looking for an upside down T on the map, as you've seen. It looks like an upside down T, but it's really not. So, okay, I was about to go to the dungeon, but let's go ahead and take these foes out. And let's see here. Oh, I forgot, these creatures, yeah, they're only 1 hit point. I should say more like 1 to 5, or something like that. I'm going to try. Screw it. Let's the magic missile it. Just show you the damage. See? That damage increased. Now, later on, when I go through the story, I should get some better spells. People say, why are you not going through the story now? Well, I want the edge. And some of these weapons will give me the edge. Besides getting a lot of levels. Let's grab this. And, oh yeah. I need to remind people once again that sometimes creatures drop +1 swords. These beastmen. I got that off of my elf, which I felt like better to use a sword than an axe. Look like that's good to go. We're almost there. Now we're about to zone in if this is the right place. I think this one's it, but we'll see. No, that is not it. So we'll try go in, and I'll use the map to show everybody this is the exact location. And there we go. Now I'm going to go show you the general area. So it's 2 trees by a rock. Exact formation like that. So this is the general area. Looks like a L on the southeast corner of the map. That's where you should be at. Now this dungeon is really hidden for a very good reason. You'll see right up ahead. And there you go. Now we're going to go ahead and go on in. And welcome to the Hidden Forest Halls. Nothing but minotaurs. And they're very easy to kill. Now, once in a while, they drop axes, just regular axes. That's about it. And I'm just going to go ahead and just try to take these foes out quickly as I can. And yeah, these are not too hard. Yeah, that might hit a little bit. See, 5 points of damage. Probably like 5 to 8. Very easy to shrug off. And of course, if we clear it up, we can just rest in here. This is a very short dungeon, but it is worth it. There's the Minotaur Chief. And, okay, for some reason, I messed up. Oh yeah, it was the sleep spell. But not the other one. And there's a +1 sword and a +2 chainmail. Now, that's some really good armor we found. This is why you want to go here. If you got too lazy, of course, not doing the, I should say, newbie dungeon, you miss out on your +1 weapon. But you get yourself another +1 weapon, and of course you get a +2 chainmail. So that's some good loot there. Let's go ahead and check it out. See our armor class drop down. We're wearing the best. We had like was 1, now is 0. As I said before, the lower the armor class, the harder it is for your foes to hit you, which is very good. Now I have to just fix all that because it's the same stuff. Let's move all this around. I'm going to give my wizard some extra stuff I'm not using. And of course, if it's the same type of weapon, yeah, it'll do that bull crap, but that's all right. There is 0, and of course, the I think elf in my party, she has much more better equipment. We're almost there, so we're only halfway done, so this is going to be very easy to do. Let's go bust on in. And there's Minotaur Lieutenants. That's alright. They're going to try to surround us, but we'll take them out. Just 1. There's a +1 chainmail now. Everybody in the party who equip armor could definitely now use those, which is very good. So let's look. Okay, we'll drop her armor class, Julia, from, if I remember right, 2 to 1s. Let's go ahead and do just that. And there you go, everyone. Obviously, I'd probably say almost everyone in my party has good equipment. This is what I want exactly. And look at that. We're a bunch of tough people now. See, 1 armor class, 1 armor class, and 0 on my main character, 7 for the wizard. Wizard can't use anything, but there are certain items later on you could have that. Will help you out greatly on the armor class. And there's a cloak there too. I'm going to give to my wizard due to the fact that wizard needs it. It gives you our armor class, which is nice. Okay, just these 2 suckers and that's it. We could definitely rest in here. Now one of them's trapped. And there you go. Okay, look like I should have went too a little bit closer, but that's all right. We'll just take them out. We got magical weapons, so at least the two of us. The other two we have to wait until we finish the Beastmen Caverns. And look at that. We cleared the entire dungeon, no secret wall or anything like that. And we got some good loot, which is a +1 weapon, chainmail that is +2, and a chainmail that is +1. Highly recommended to go here. Seriously. Now we're going to go ahead and heal on up and then get everybody's outside spells ready because we're about to go back. Oh wow, about 27k, 24k for the fighter. Let's check this out for the elf. 29k. Yeah, the elf takes a little bit longer to level up. And 28k for the cleric. And that's all right. So we are done here. Next up is the fire regen. Now we're getting out of the hidden forest halls. Yeah, that's what it's called. I'm trying to remember that. And I'm going to show you why you don't want to go into the fire region just yet. Someone needs to show you a certain place you cannot go into. And there's a female beastman. That's all right. We'll be able to take it out. We'll try. Yeah, you got to get that line of sight there. All right, we'll just go against it. Yeah, it's not going to hit us at all. And all right, our wizard did it. Just one shot with a mundane dagger. So anyways, fire region. Someone needs to show you places you should go to and places you should not go to yet. You'll go to them later on, but not just yet. So anyways, just follow the walls north. And then if you see a ladder, you're there to the fire region. You'll see why. So let's keep on going. And there you go. So, yeah, it takes a little bit, so you just get used to this as well too. Good idea to hang by walls and hang by rivers and use that to help you out in this game. See, there's the fire region. It has lava there on the map and such like that as well. So it just helps you out. We're almost to the last dungeon in this video. This is a two-part for the dungeon sets. We're getting them all out of the way. We're getting them all done. We're doing them once. We're cleaning up any of its loot and definitely gold. There's some in this game that has nothing but gold, but yeah, it helps out. Every bit of gold you get, it's one step closer to getting a magical weapon and armor, or both. See, this is why. So every step, or I say every 1 or 2 seconds, you take fire damage. So avoid going there. Now our next stop, everyone, is the next dungeon. This one you want to go. Even though I'm going to give a warning ahead of time, this dungeon basically has the fire foes in it and one of the other dungeons. So we're going to have to be careful on that. Now, the music changed again when we cross another land in the overworld. I think it's overworld 3. And combat music changed as well, too. It's a little bit more of a rock and roll type of theme, which is great. So let's keep on going. And yeah, this one's a bit more creepy. Now there's another one, the swamp one. That's the fourth one. That's the swamp music. Yeah, this game has a whole bunch of great music in it. Now I'm gonna go ahead and make a save. The fact is, it's a place where we do not belong at. So south of the Beastmen Caves, that's the next dungeon. A little bit hidden, but not too hard to find. It's unlike the I should say the other one, if I remember correctly, the Minotaur lair. Let's go ahead and rest up and heal before we go in, because we're about to face some foes that belong into the fire region. So let's go ahead and storm it and get it all done ASAP. Now inside these caverns, even though it's dangerous, there's even better loot inside. Yeah, so let's go on in. Now we're going to use all of our cheap tricks, darkness, you name it. And yeah, looks like we did nail it. So now the fire giant will run away. They're about 2k per person getting the final blow. Yes, just like Ultima, I think it was 4, 5, 6 Dungeons and Dragons Warriors Total Sun. Whoever gets the killing blow will get the EXP. Now, what's different than the Ultima games is everybody else gets participation EXP. In other words, participation trophy. But the person doing the fatal blow to the enemy will get that. So fire giants are not bad at all. We're going to rest up constantly. Now next up is one saber-toothed tiger and of course some hellhounds. Watch out for hellhounds because they could do little fireballs. Yeah, hence the name hellhounds. So yeah, there you go. We'll try to take them out. These enemies, if I remember right, might appear in the other caves and such. See, there's the 17 points of damage there. Real deadly and such. Oh man, I'm going to have to be a bit more careful, because one more hit, that is it for my fighter. So let's go ahead and look around. I think this is a safe place to... nope, that's not it. And there you go. We just found some loot. Alright, we cleared them out, so that's good news. We'll rest everybody up. Yeah, you definitely want to constantly rest. People would be complaining, "Why are you resting up?" That's BS. I'm like, well, it's called survival. It's better to rest up, because if you don't rest, eventually you'll get one-shotted. And there you go. So that's a hidden way. Now, there's another set of loot coming up, but we're not going to do that just yet. It gets its own timestamp if you looked ahead. So anyways, we're looking for that saber-toothed tiger. And one thing, do not exit on the other side of the dungeon until you have a certain item yet. Because if you exit, you'll be in the fire zone, or I say fire region. You don't want to do that just yet. Nope. Yeah, we're not going to do that. I'm just showing you the other side on how to leave to the other side. Now, this dungeon name is Passageway Cavern. It goes Passageway from the valley into the fire zone. Such like that. Let's go ahead and look. Alright, just be a little bit careful. Go a little bit slow if you need to. Now, rule is same as applies. You exit a dungeon. Then you go back in. It'll respawn. And you have to remap the entire dungeon. Alright, we got the tiger. Yeah, the saber-toothed tiger in there. And then, of course, there's the dragon. Hopefully we'll find it. I'm going to go ahead and prepare. Now, I'm doing continual dark or continual darkness. Reason being is it'll last a lot longer against our next foe coming up. Not the kitty we might face. I'm just going to try to look for that cat. It should be around here somewhere. There it is. Now we'll take it out, and then we'll definitely go ahead and take out our big target for the video. And alright, we did, but that was a lot of damage. I can rest here because our next target is in the most south part of the Passageway Cavern. So there you go. Let's go ahead and heal up, and there you have it. So what we're going to go ahead and do is about to slay the dragon. Yep, just like that old EverQuest adventure commercial. So let's do it. Now we're about to go south. So you see that? That's where we're going exactly. So let's be careful. And there's the dragon. Yeah, see, it hits very hard. So we're going to go ahead and do that spell. Now it's going to run away. Now, the red dragons are like this. Now, for its breath attack, it's based off of how much hit points the red dragon has. Maximum hit points is 60. I think the damage is spread around everybody on the fireball damage. So, that fireball from the dragon can be very deadly when it's full hit points. When it's not full hit points, it does soft damage. Yeah, as you saw, that bite was very powerful. 21 hit points. Our fighter already lost. Very dangerous foe. Now, later on, there's another spell I want to use against these type of dragons. I don't have it just yet. Also, another offensive spell, too. That one, the offensive spell, you should know. One thing about red dragons is they're, if I remember right, they have immunity to fire type of damage. So, we'll have to be careful to not use fire damage when we have it for our wizard. Yeah, the fireball spell. I'm just going to go ahead and say it. Let's view the map. So we're going to go south and claim our prize. So it'll tell us what we get. And there you go. +2 sword, +2 shield. Let's go ahead and grab that. Mounds of jewelry, stacks of gold. And a bow +1, pile of gems. Plate mail +1. Now, that is the main thing we want here. See, the armor class on Julia dropped. But she won't have it for long. For the bow, we'll add +1 min and max damage. So I think bow is 1d6 damage. So it's now 2d7. Now the sword, this is I'm going to go ahead and say it's +2. So any foes who has the defense of, I say against, of course, mundane weapons. And of course +1. Yeah, you'll be able to penetrate that defense with a +2 weapon. Also, the damage on the sword, I think it's 1d8. So now it's instead of like 1d8 damage, you add it's 3 to 10 it is. Yeah, which is very good. Yeah, so basically we're getting a lot of good stuff. And as for the shield, that's a +1 shield. So instead of 1 armor class, we get 2 armor class total from that. Yeah, we're taking full advantage of it. In this case, oh wow, that was a +2 shield. Yeah. So it's a 3 armor class. Yep. If I think I remember right as well too. So much to go on with this. Now we're just carrying the shield, not using it. So I'll have to definitely transfer that over. I'll get rid of that, and looks like we're definitely done here. We got I should say all the loot. So we got some +1, +2 equipment, stuff that we really do need. Also stuff we shouldn't get at this point in the game. In other words, until we have a certain item or items to get us to the fire region, yeah, we don't belong here. But we decided to get here anyways, and it was well worth it. Now that we are done here, we're going to go ahead and go north of this dungeon and go inside one of the Beastmen Caves. You're saying, why is that? We're going to go ahead and mark it. So next time after I do this stuff, I should say more like after the next video, which is the rest of the dungeons, I'll be able to start, of course, going here real quick. So let's mark the other dungeon. Next up is the Azcan Caverns, based off the Aztec civilization, which was in central Mexico until, of course, Europe decided to colonize that country, which is known today as Mexico. But anyways, it's pretty neat, this game that has, I should say, cultures based off of, I'd definitely say, 1 or 2 real-life civilizations, which is really cool. Yeah, this game has that. I love that. That's one of the good things I love about it. It has a nice lore story, and the instruction manual, I'll tell you some parts as well. Yeah, they don't have instruction manuals except for they're in your PFD files or something like that. Or if you're playing like a Nintendo game, the manual is there. You just gotta go, of course, go into options and then check it out. Alright, let's talk about these. I have not faced these yet. Huge Beastmen. They are a lot of experience. I'll probably say about 400, 500 EXP for them being killed. Now, here's a fun fact with me. Before I discovered dragons, which was on my second playthrough, I actually grinded off these suckers. I avoided the dragons unless I had to absolutely fight them. And let me tell you, I spent many times grinding them, and they're decent EXP. I actually beat the game at level 8, though. This time I'm going to go a little bit more higher because I want to show what's in the shops for some of those. Let's go ahead and try to stab it. And there you go. Let's try again. And that's 1 down. Yeah, it looks like at this point, I think my fighter might be leveling up next time or leveling up next few battles. And there you go. Very easy EXP. You just use the light darkness spell and you're set. And they have some good gold. Not like the great gold from the black dragons, but still, it's good gold. Gold is gold. Get much of it as you can. We did get quite a bit in this video today. So once we get to these caverns, I'm going to go ahead and end the video there. I'm still fight these because they're totally worth it. So let's go ahead and just bash its skull in. And there you go. We're almost going to destroy it. Screw it. Let's go ahead and just nuke it. See how much damage. All right, 1 down. I think also my wizard's going to get a lot of good stuff from this as well too, EXP. And there you go. We did it. Very easy peasy. Anybody could do it. Oh, wow. 276 gold. That's still good to me. That's about, oh, wow, over 500 pieces of gold already. Just try and get through these caverns. I call that a huge W. So let's see if I can get over here. All right. Okay, looks like I'm going to have to go around. That means I'm face some battles. That's all right. Another tip is try to avoid, I consider, open areas. Reason being is enemies could attack you there. It's not really a combat cheesing tip. It's more of a common sense tip if you want to avoid certain, I should say, encounters or avoid encounters in general. This is a good spot to rest, so there you go. Oh yeah, resting. Sometimes enemies will pop up. And now, this will be very bad if it's dragons. Yes, it happened to me before. I rested up and there was a dragon there. I had to, of course, take it. And the damage from the dragons, very deadly if you're not careful. That's why we use the light and darkness spells. So keep on following mountains around, and eventually you will reach the Azcan Caverns. And yeah, we're about to, of course, just mark it. This way, when we get to that part of the story, I think it is, we'll definitely be able to just straight shot there. No traveling to, we have to travel from and back to the castle, but that's alright. Yeah, they didn't invent fast travel. I think that was in Morrowind, or maybe the Daggerford one, or Ford one, whatever that Elder Scrolls game is. But I know Morrowind was the starting of the fast traveling business. Oblivion just extended that like crazy. Now we're almost there. Once we get to the cave and market, we'll do a recap for this video, and there it is. So there it is. It's marked. Here's a recap for this video. So I show everybody what I did in between episodes. So we have level 6 and 7 party members, 6 being the elf, everybody else 7. Went inside the Catacombs of Doom Part 1, survived that. Went into the Hidden Forest Halls, yes it's hidden, big time, hence the name, and cleared that out of its loot. And of course show everybody why the fire region is bad to go to now. And last but not least, we stormed the Passageway Cavern and got some great loot, plus slay a dragon that we're supposed to not do. In the next Dungeons & Dragons Warriors of the Eternal Sun walkthrough video, we're going to finish up the optional dungeons on this part of the world, I should say. This is it for my Dungeons & Dragons Warriors of the Eternal Sun Part 3 Optional Dungeons 1 video. This is Lord Fenton signing off. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great day or night, and do please stay safe. Please subscribe to my channel for more classic and modern games just like this. If you like what you see, then pick my suggestion on the upper left hand corner, or YouTube suggestion on the bottom left hand corner. Kiss this dragon goodbye.